Hello Year 7 and welcome to this video. So this map here, you should be familiar with it. It shows us the major world biomes. Now if you remember, a biome is a large-scale ecosystem, so it's an area of the world which has similar plants and animals. Okay, so far we've been looking at tropical rainforest, which is shaded in pale green on the map. And they're mainly found in three areas, so in South America and Brazil, in the Amazon, in the Congo Basin in Africa, and in Southeast Asia. And if you remember, they're all located along the equator, or very close to the equator. Now, we're going to start thinking about cold environments. Now, obviously, we don't find cold environments near to the equator. All right, so where do we find them? We find them much closer to the North and South Pole. So, for example, we find them near the Arctic Circle and also near the Antarctic Circle in the Southern Hemisphere. Okay, so there are several different types of biome which we consider cold. So the first one is polar ice, which, as it says, is found near the North and South Pole, mainly in Greenland and in Antarctica. So they're the areas on your map which are shaded in white. In the North Pole, we might find polar bears who hunt on the sea ice, and we also, in the South Pole, we might find penguins. Okay, right. Next, we've got tundra. Now, tundra, you can see, encircles the Earth in the north of North America and Asia, and a little bit in Europe as well. There isn't really any tundra in the southern hemisphere because there's not much land in the southern hemisphere compared to in the north. And tundra is often covered in snow and ice, but not all year round. Okay, so there might be snow in some places all year round, there'll be glacier still, but in some places the snow might thaw. All right, and then the other places where we might find cold environments, one of them is the taiga. Now, the taiga is coniferous forest, so forest made of pine trees. All right, and we also might find, like in the picture just there, sorry, and we also might find cold environments in alpine areas, so that's mountains. So, for example, in the Rockies, in the Himalayas, in the Andes, and in the Alps in Europe. Okay, so there are major areas where the Earth is cold. All right. Right, so that's the end of this little video. I look forward to seeing your work later on.